in order to use disk cleanup, go to Start, and then go to Computer. Next, select the disk that you want to clean up. Most of the time it's drive C, which is called local disk, and then in brackets C. So what we have to do is click and then right click on the drive and then select Properties. Next you'll be presented with a nice pie chart of the capacity of the drive and the used space and the free space. There are two ways. There is one way to click here to compress this drive to save disk space. All this will do is compresses all the files on the drive, and then every time you want to open a file you have to uncompress and you have to unzip the file, which is a pain in the ass and actually slows it down a bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to click disk cleanup. Next it'll calculate this amount of files that it can delete, and then it presents it to you nicely. See here, and the ones that takes a bit longer, you'll see temporary files will take a while, and then this, after a while, this window pops up. Now in here are the files to delete, so we've got downloaded program files, temporary internet files. All of this really can go, except for the recycle bin. You want to go into your recycle bin and make sure nothing is there that's important that you want to undelete. But the system error memory dump files and that, all of them can be deleted. And you can see here that my temporary files is quite large with 858 megs. Yours, no doubtedly, if you have never done this before, will be around 10 gig or more. Sometimes it's 50 gig or whatever. It depends, it varies from system to system. Next we're going to click OK, after we tick all the boxes, of course. Next it prompts you again, are you sure you want to permanently delete these files? Yes, I want to delete them, and it'll go and clean up the disk. Another option is of course to just go in and find old files, but the second option I want to show you today is by using a program called Space Sniffer. So if I come out here and if I find the utility Space Sniffer, here we go. Now what this does is it intelligently shows what folders and files are the largest on your drive. So if I go to OCZ, which is drive C, and click Start, because this is an SSD, it'll take no time at all, but as you can see here, it's tallying up all of the folders I have in my computer. So I've got program files, I have Windows, which is totaling in at like 21.6 gig or more even. See how they're flashing and more things keep coming. But I can click out here and I can get less info, and so I can see Windows is taking up 24.1 gigabytes, program files for 32-bit applications is 11.3, program files in general is 9 gig, users, which is all the folders in your, say, your user folder, which is all your documents, all your music, my music and things like that, but I store them on another drive anyway. But this is mainly the bulk of my drive, so if I wanted to get into more detail here and see what other files and applications are making the larger amount of commitment to it, I could just click, then let's see, Adobe is 6 gig, Adobe Flash, blah blah blah, program files, Adobe After Effects, and you get the picture. This works really well and it's free, so go ahead and download it. Space Sniffer, and courtesy to these people, I hope they don't have a problem with me showing you this application. But that's how I at least free up space on my computer. Just to tally up, you can check again and go to my computer and get this little chart here just by going to your view options and selecting details, and then there's another way to get it, toolbars. I don't know, it should pop up. So if you enjoyed this video, I thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Todd's Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews and other computer videos.